Oh, am I here? Am I on Twitch? Neat. Hey, Twitch.
Hey, Twitch.
Hi. What's up? I don't know how long of an intro I should do here, since we're waiting a little bit before we get started.
You can just start whenever.
Okay, cool. Hi, I'm Sheina. I've been working here on and off since 2014, consecutively the last 4 years or so. Yeah, and I've worked for a handful of major face paint companies around the US. So I'm going to be showing you some quick and fun Pride face paint techniques that you can do using products that we sell at the Wizard's Chest. So we've got the Prisma Paradise. It's a water-based makeup, and this is face paint. So this is the kind of face paint that like you would get at a theme park. Body painters use it. It is like the go-to. And Paradise is probably my favorite brand. And then I've also got these Mehron edges. And those of you who've done face painting before, these are kind of Mehron's versions of Wolf Black and White. So it's really, really smooth, really, really opaque, and it's good for outlining and details and stuff like that. So, yeah. I'm actually gonna be using a Wolf Black for this, even though it's like basically exactly like this. We just didn't have one of these open, and I didn't want to open it up. Yeah. Let me just readjust here. Get all readjusted. All right. So I'm gonna show you how to use these. Now, a lot of people get kind of confused by these. They think it's just like, well, I know some people use a little brush and they'll be like, a little bit of red, a little bit of orange, stuff like that. But the best way to use this is with a flat brush like this. And I like to use one a little bigger than this, but this will do. So I like to go over the first half, and this is just water. Here's the first. Boop, boop. Oh, look, it's TikTok. Okay, so I've just gone like this. So like one side, and then I flip it over. Or yeah, one side, flip it over, get the other side. And then you can just kind of practice. Like I'll show you on my arm. Am I in the thing? So like, here's an example of like the start of like a little rainbow. Did I mention we're doing Pride makeup? I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. Rainbows. Metal rainbows. We're not actually doing metal. You could do metal rainbows if you want to do metal rainbows. Just, do like corpse paint first and then add some rainbows. Anyway, so then we're gonna take the second half after I just clean my brush. Bloop, 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 bloop. Flip it over, bloop, 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 bloop. And then you can just sort of like line it up. Woo, you got rainbow. So you can practice that before you hit your face if you want. Something, when it comes to doing looks with face paint, I think a lot of people get intimidated by symmetry. The trick with that is don't do symmetry. I like to do like face paint designs where it kind of like comes up on one side and kind of goes down the other. It's easiest when you've got, asymmetrical stuff going on, because then you don't have to worry about the two sides matching and you just look really artsy and fancy. So I think I'm gonna go up here, maybe down here. And really you can just sort of play around with placement. I'm not gonna do like full eye makeup or anything. I'll kind of do some eyeshadow at the end, show you just a quick way to sort of clean it up. But I'm gonna start just with something here. And since I'm still just using these colors, I'm gonna go down here to, And So I'm literally just like making this up as I go along. Which is more fun that way, because then you're not trying to like copy a design exactly and you get all upset if you know, mess it up. This is just sort of have fun with it. I'm gonna do a little, let's do a little thing here. I'm just gonna stop it there. Like I said, I'm probably gonna do some eyeshadow or something. And a little guy here. That's okay that the brush did that. We'll clean it all up later. Yeah, let's go with that for now. Cool. Now we're gonna do the other part. And this, like, I love these things. Sometimes they're called arty cakes. That's been a thing for a minute. Split cakes. You can get them in all different colors. And I think we have like 4 different color schemes right now of these. We've got like a fire one, an ice one, and 2 different rainbow ones. So yeah. All right, now I'm going in for the second part of the rainbow. See, and honestly, like this size brush, I was worried it might be a little bit too small, but it's working out just fine. All right, so find the green. I'm gonna line it up with the yellow. Whoop. And then let's do a little more. A little bit there. I'm gonna take a little look. Any new items? In the makeup realm? I don't think so. Do we have any new items in makeup?
In makeup, we have the Moon Glow makeup.
Oh, yeah. We've got some UV cream makeup. Yep, still just making it up as I go along. And, you know, I'm just gonna go kind of crazy here and go like this. Whoop. So you got those little gradient things happening. Gradient things. Yeah.
How do you keep such a steady hand?
I started professionally face painting when I was 20. And now I'm 36. So I've been doing it a minute. I am like a little shaky right now because I haven't streamed something in a long time. And yeah, so like nerves, but you can't really see, I guess, eh? You can see if I try to be like really still. So right now, I know it looks kind of like all over the place, burp-a-derp. But that's kind of the fun of this style, is that you don't have to be symmetrical, you don't have to be perfect. And then the way we finish it off makes it look all fancy and complete and stuff. Yeah, let's do a little bit more of the warm side of the rainbow. Do something like this. Let's do a little guy here. I will not sing copyrighted music. Don't worry. I only hum royalty-free music. I think that's what we need. Yes. All right, I'm just gonna kind of go a little bit more here. Woo, yeah, I'm really going like asymmetrical. It looks kind of weird, but it's okay. It's just fine. Yeah, I really love these cakes. I used to work at the zoo over here, and I used one of these a lot. Even just like the red side, using it for like fire. Yeah. Face paint, how fun. So I think another thing that happens when people try to do these like face paint masks and designs and things like that is that when it comes to like the details, they try to go all like outline the whole thing, which tends to look really inconsistent and can like make it look really blocky. There are ways to do the outlines and the accents without making it look like it's just like a magic marker outline. So I'm gonna show you a couple of strokes on my arm real quick. And they're really good to practice if you want to do more of this kind of thing. And you doing this with these types of paints, the Mehron edges, although this here is wolf, but it's like the same formulation pretty much, is practicing doing little things like teardrops. So you just bloop. And I'm using, this is a Paradise brush. We sell these. It's like a medium face paint brush. And I use these for like all of my outlining, fine lines, thick lines. Yeah, just take some practice. So I kind of push and then pull out. Push, pull out. Can you see that? Some other things to do, try doing like spirals, which try like varying the line weight. So I'm gonna start thin, go a little thick and end thin. So whoop, thin, thick, thin. Ooh. And some other lines that are good for like butterflies, tiger stripes, all that fun stuff is, just got some arm left. We do this thing where we go push in, pull out, push in, pull out, push in, pull out. And those can be kind of fun. You can take them and like vary them with little, you know, teardrops, and you get kind of a butterfly-y tiger sort of thing going on. So these are all like really good strokes to practice if you want to get more into the face paint. So I'm gonna start doing some on my face. Do I want to use black? Yeah, we're gonna go for it. So I'm just gonna start kind of like adding some little swirls and teardrops and things, just kind of where I feel like things are sort of either off balance or, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of make it up as I go along. You can I don't know, can you hear people chatting in the store? Do, 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 do. Thank you, Cam Noss. Appreciate you. So I just did some little swirly teardrop things. See how automatically that took it and it's like, no, it's face paint. Yeah. Kind of wish I didn't do this like line like that, but that's all right. I'm gonna do some little things. Actually, let me get closer to this. My left-handed self. More little drops. Gonna do a little dot right there. Dot right there. Sure, why not? I'm making up the rules as I go along. And you can too at home. Please, viewers, try this at home. But come see us first. Sorry, I'm kind of silly. All right, there's another one. Oh, that one's kind of off, so I'm just gonna do another one right next to it. And then I'll add some white little bits and stuff too. This one, I'm gonna go a little crazy. Gonna go whoop, thick into thin. And some more little loops. Loop. Eyelash? Sure. Just more teardrops. That's all it is. Teardrops and swirls. Super simple. It ends up looking so much fancier. And people, you know, will ask, oh, did you like use a stencil or something? And then you're gonna be like, no, I was watching the Wizard's Chest live stream, and they were showing me like how I could be cool too and do like really cool face paint, and you can too. And that's how that scenario plays out.
You can do that for any of the pride flag colors.
You could do any pride flag colors. You could do any colors at all. You could make this into a butterfly if you wanted. You could, yeah. The face paint world is your oyster. This is getting ridiculous. Anyway, I'm not a big fan of that line, but that, it still works. Still works. I really love doing the little, like, floops. The little floops. Floop. The sound effects are optional, but I find it helps, Floop. Sure, why not? There are no rules. I'm gonna do this thing where I make like a little butterfly wing. I'll show you real quick. You do the little like the little things like this, little teardrops, but then you can like swoop them down. Butterfly wings. And then I'll add little extras. Whoop. Yeah. And that looks like a butterfly wing. Does anyone have any questions on any of the streams?
Peacefully watching.
Nice. See, I'm doing more of this sort of thing where I'm just like going, making like the little swoop, and then an extra little line to make butterfly-ish wings. All right. This is my favorite. I love doing this. There's something about just like the little teardrops and the swirls that like make such a complete looking design. Little space there. Sure. Swirl. Let's connect that for fun. So, as you can see, these little techniques, once you get that down and you just are like floop, 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 then shoop, shoop, doop, 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 you're a face painter. So I'm gonna add some little white accents now. I'm trying to think if I have any good face paint stories from all of my years theme parking it.
What's the weirdest thing a child ever asked you to paint on your face?
The weirdest thing.
I guess not like weirdest, but like
Non-typical.
Yeah.
One of the coolest things was like these two kids, that their grandma paid for them to get face paints, and they both got trans pride flags. And they were probably in like 8th grade, and it made my heart happy. Also, there was a sloth thing that happened a few years ago where everyone was really into sloths. And this kid wanted a sloth going across his forehead, so I did it. I was one of those face painters that would like anything, any challenge, like, yeah, I'll try it. Way too many, let's just say partying parents asking for full-face tigers and things like that. And that was always a good time. But yeah, anything going on there? Thanks everybody, you are kind and good. All right. And this is something that I like to do. I'll also add some white in the same kind of style. Just a couple little whoop. And see how opaque that is? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this stuff, mirror on edge, amazing. And like I said before, if you're familiar with face paint, you know about Wolf Black and White and how hard it is to find. And I'm so happy that Mayron, because they're one of my favorite makeup companies, has made their own version, and it's like exactly the same. So yeah, gonna add a few more white little accents. Another fun one is to go like add some white dots on the black. Feel like I need to keep making conversation. Anybody into avant-garde music?
Like, in the background, it's like,
Yeah.
but you're just like making small talk.
Find me on Instagram if you like avant-garde music and art. Boom. So yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like it. It's all right. We're gonna add some
I think it
loops.
should be normalized for adults to wear more face paint.
I agree. No, totally. I was actually reading an article recently talking about a trend that started in the 20s, where they sold body paint at like the pharmacy or whatever, and women would paint their knees. Like this was an actual thing. Yeah, they paint like sunflowers on their knees and different things. And it was kind of like the rebellious thing that the kids would doing, which like, yeah, no, I think that's brilliant. I think that should come back, like knee paint. And then it made a comeback in the 60s. Yeah. It is the 2020s. Yeah. I think we should definitely bring back knee paint for the 2020s. I think that's really cool though. That like in different parts in our history, in our culture, we've been like, yes, body paint for fashion. But then it's interesting, it's just become this like kids thing.
I don't know about you, but I use body paint on my face like every other day that I do makeup.
When I used to take the time to do like fancy makeup every day, I used to use this kind of paint, this like water-based face paint, but I would use Liquicet or like a Mayron mixing liquid as the water, and then you've got like decently sweat-proof fancy makeup. I didn't do enough dots on this side. I'm gonna add a couple more dots. Boop. I think that's royalty-free, yeah? It's been something I've been yelling like for weeks lately, like in my house. I'm just like, ah, da, 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 da. All right, so that's the painted part. See, it's not symmetrical, but I look like I'm ready to go party it up. Woo! Right? I know, it's just like flip, 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 flip.
I want to see everyone wearing it.
Ooh, I just kicked the camera. Sorry. So here's what, usually, like, honestly, when it comes to finishing this kind of thing, I'm just gonna like, I've got some eyeshadows. I think I'm just gonna like grab a purple one and just put some eyeshadow on. It's like, if this was my own shadow, I'd probably be using my finger. But yeah, so you don't even have to like be that fancy with like painting your eyes or whatever. See, it's just like, boom, magical. Let's do a different color for the other eye. Why not? And some green. Not even being careful. Pride. I'm gonna add glitter. I prefer like thinner, more iridescent glitter, but I always say try to get like a lighter color glitter if you're putting it over face paint so that you don't see like all the, so it doesn't look like dirt. Glitter always helps everything though. Sorry guys, I'm getting glitter everywhere. It be like that, yo. you can see the sparkliness in the camera.
Just shake your head vigorously until it shows up.
You can see it.
I'm gonna just do this. Ooh. Ooh. We're going crazy over
You're
here.
slaying.
I'm slaying! Would you say that I ate?
You did eat.
I ate. I'm eating glitter right now, actually. I'm sorry about it.
You ate that.
Anyway, anyone have any face paint questions while I'm hanging out? Literally, like, give me anything. Anything, any questions at all about face paint? How to use it and like how not to use it, or anything at all?
How much do they cost?
Roughly, so these ones are $14.99 and the liners are $12.99. I think all of the rest of the regular cakes too, just the individual colors are $12.99. And that's about average for like an individual color, like a thing. A little bit goes a long way. I mean,
Those things last me forever. I did face paint on a ton of kids for a robotics thing. Multiple times, just 3 days in a 4 days total. And there's all of them makeup. And I still have so much left of those.
yeah. Yeah, no, I used one of these for like, I think 2 face paint seasons, like at theme parks. So, yeah. I'm literally eating glitter. It is biodegradable. Does biodegradable also mean not poisonous? Let's hope.
We'll say it's not a
Polylactic acid. Why does that sound like something that comes from milk?
lactic acid is they may or may not be edible is what Google says.
Yeah. Oh. Meh. Oh God. I just. This is like. This
You
is.
ate that, Sheina.
I ate.
You ate that glitter.
I ate it. It's because I heard it's because like you served.
Yeah.
Yeah. So someone served.
So you served and left no crumbs.
And
you ate it all.
But that's the thing, though. Here's the thing: is the person serving the one eating usually?
No.
So I don't get
It
it.
just has to do with eating, I guess. You slaves served, ate.
Ate.
Left no crumbs.
You served so well that you decided that the person you were serving it to wasn't gonna have it because you served it so good that you want to eat it.
Yes.
Yes. Anyway, come hang out with me on Instagram because, you know, I feel like weirdos. Maybe we could be friends. What time is it? How long have we been doing this?
Are you done?
5:51.
I'm basically done.
I guess that will do it for our Twitch stream today. Really appreciate everyone for coming and stopping by. Thanks to the TikTok and everyone. If you want to replicate this look, feel free to come into the store and ask around. We just got a ton of shipments for like Ren Fair that's starting this weekend, and the entire Pride Month. We got a bunch of stuff for like makeup and clothes and so much fun stuff. Feel free to stop by and have a great day, y'all. Say bye.